Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. Some view this as a reward, others an opportunity to finish on a winning note here in the Sun Bowl. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Miami Hurricanes. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Miami's head coach told me before the game, obviously they are using conference pride as a rallying point here today. There's a ton of motivation in this game between the ACC and Big 12 opponents. They both want to prove they are the next power conference, but that all starts on the field today. Coach said, we have got to go out and set the tone. I want physicality at the line of scrimmage. Show them who the big league really is. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. So Miami's offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's Mensah to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Jacobs. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea, and when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. One thing that has been a big point in practice, right side of the offensive line and how they can control this edge pressure. They'll move the wide receiver. Drops back on first down. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's got room. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Sells to fake. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
And the Cowboys will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Brings into the open. He's past the sticks. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he'll just take... This drive will start at the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense at an empty set. They'll run it. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. He's loose down the middle. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Miami sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Throwing, Mensah. Got it in the middle. It's Lofton. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw one first. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays? This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
Right side, it's Pringle. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Burrowing for yardage. Here's a little room there. He smashes his way through again. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Now on the move. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Out wide right, it's Andrews. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. The Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. On the ground, it's Blackwell. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Man, this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen them. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a fourth down, try to make them kick a field goal.
Right side, it's Evans. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. It's third and goal and third and long. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Looking for the score. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Out wide right, it's Pringle.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Pringle. He's there to make the stop.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Out wide left, it's Jacobs. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. An easy call to go for it, and easier after you make it.
Yeah, we've seen it from this offense, too, throughout the season. In these types of situations, they just believe that they can make the play and they can get the push up front, and that's exactly what happened on that.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Had to force that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice game by the offense.
And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down to the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Left side is Vaughn. Got room at the 35. Makes the grab in their space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires left. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They just keep firing. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on third down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on 4th down. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Miami! The short hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Cowboys in the hurry-up.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. Between the hashes, it's Evans. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Makes the grab. It's Evans. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Blackwell. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They're all over it, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, very few venues provide a better stage than Sun Bowl Stadium as we bring you this first half update of the Sun Bowl from El Paso. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Sun Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Miami's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver. You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Drops back on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Out wide left, it's Evans. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Lets it fly.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll go back to the ground. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Hurricane sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, Holly. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fresh center down's going to the air. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Finds his target. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Right side, it's Jacobs. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Left side is Vaughn. He has stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And the Canes will try to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Quick give. It's Blackwell. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. On the stop.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback changing the play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Looking for a deep man. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. This time it's complete.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
All kinds of room to the right. He is in. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Quarterback's quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Just feeds the running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Searching for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Canes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Making his first move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Canes! And they turn it into a defensive score.
These moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Finds his man down the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thornton. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play action on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The fake and wants to throw. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a grab, turning it on, and he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st. In traffic, it's Andrews. Taken down.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Took a shot as he threw. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback.
And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell he's surveying the field. Somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
He's got the 1st down. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Hurricanes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Tells the play fake. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Fires to the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. Got to make the play on 4th. Unleashes it on the run. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The corners are walked up tight. Handed to the back. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Getting set for the point after. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick. And they do. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After that last possession, the interception, which did lead to a touchdown, might want to mix in a few more running plays with this big lead here. Got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And that is where defensive ends make their money, by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
Dang, Skippy. That's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback. Playing the run is fun, but I want to get quarterbacks, and I want to make their life better.
That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it then.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Hurricanes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads in the nick of time.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Canes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Caught. Touchdown, Miami! And the route is on. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
That's caught. It's Evans. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Takes off. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Out wide left, it's Thornton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Grab behind the line. It's Evans. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chain. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Left side is Andrews. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Immediately fires to the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game.
Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like If you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got to stop late. That's